The month the Kim Kardashian and Ray J video went public was a collision of shock, ambition, and unscripted drama. A tornado ripped through an Alabama high school, leaving students in a classroom shattered. The Zodiac resurfaced in coded letters, haunting the airwaves with unresolved terror. In Beverly Hills, fashion's glossy surface cracked. Designer Anand Jon was arrested on shocking charges. The awards crowned the Pursuit of Happyness, a story worth celebrating. Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five rode into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, reclaiming hip-hop's roots. Rihanna dropped Umbrella and ascended to chart-dominating superstardom. On the streets of rap, Young Buck dropped Buck the World, while Rich Boy made an entrance with a smash hit single. This is the month it happened. March 1st, 2007. The skies over Enterprise, Alabama turned a sickly green. Sirens wailed across town as the walls of Enterprise High School shook under the pressure of wind that tore through brick and steel. The tornado struck in the middle of the school day, collapsing hallways and ripping classrooms apart. 8 students didn't make it home. Images of overturned cars and mangled bleachers flooded television screens. For the rest of the month, Enterprise was a name spoken in prayers across the country. The very next day, a name from America's darkest crime stories crept back into headlines. The Zodiac, silent for decades, appeared to resurface. 3 cryptic letters arrived at news outlets, each one a puzzle of symbols and taunts. Investigators couldn't confirm whether it was the same person who terrorized California in the late 1960s, but the imagery and arrogance felt familiar. It was a reminder that some shadows never fade. As police worked on one mystery, another broke in Beverly Hills. Anand, a rising fashion designer who had dressed celebrities and walked runways in New York, Paris, and Los Angeles, was arrested in early March. Behind the glitter of couture, prosecutors alleged a pattern of predatory behavior. The case stunned the industry, sparking debates about the power dynamics between designers and the aspiring models who trusted them.
Later today, Jon faces up to 162 years of imprisonment if convicted. Jon faces another set of trials in New York, where he faces charges of raping at least a dozen women.
At the 38th NAACP Image Awards, The Pursuit of Happyness, starring Will Smith, took home Outstanding Motion Picture. Smith, already an icon, accepted the honor with gratitude, his performance in the true-life story of Chris Gardner resonating with audiences who saw it as a testament to perseverance. 2 days after that, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame opened its doors to Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. It was March 12th, and for the first time a hip-hop group stood among rock's most hallowed names. Flash, Melly Mel, and the crew took the stage with pride, making it clear that the story of music in America could never be told without rap. And then, somewhere in the constant hum of celebrity news and gossip, one story began to take over. It started as whispers in February, a rumor about a tape, private, explicit, and featuring a woman who had begun to appear on red carpets alongside Paris Hilton. In March, Vivid Entertainment confirmed it. They had obtained the Kim Kardashian and Ray J tape and were releasing it under the title Kim Kardashian, Superstar. In the days that followed, blogs lit up. Tabloid covers blurred frames from the footage. Kim's name was suddenly everywhere, no longer just a socialite in the shadows, but the center of a cultural conversation about fame, privacy, and the price of both. By the end of the month, a lawsuit was filed. By April, it would be settled. But in March 2007, the fuse was lit on what would become one of the most powerful reality TV empires in history. Elsewhere in the headlines, the music world crowned a new reigning queen of pop. On March 29th, Rihanna released Umbrella, featuring Jay-Z. With its hypnotic hook and undeniable swagger, it shot straight to #1 on the charts, holding the spot for 7 consecutive weeks. It was the song that turned Rihanna from rising star into global icon, a track that would define summers for years to come. Hip-hop added 2 more milestones to March's cultural story. On March 27th, Young Buck released Buck the World through G-Unit/Interscope, a hard-edged southern rap statement, packed with street narratives and high-profile collaborations. Just 2 weeks earlier, Rich Boy dropped his self-titled debut album, propelled by the infectious single Throw Some D's, which climbed to number 6 on the Billboard Hot 100. By the end of the month, March 2007 had delivered a mix of spectacle, tragedy, triumph, and scandal. A high school in Alabama was still piecing itself back together. The Zodiac ciphers remained unsolved. Anand's case was just beginning. Will Smith's film was still inspiring audiences. Grandmaster Flash's induction was still sparking conversations about hip-hop's place in history. Rihanna's Umbrella was inescapable. Young Buck and Rich Boy were on playlists across the country. And the Kim Kardashian and Ray J tape was still being debated in tabloids, on talk shows, and in the corners of the internet that had helped turn it into a global story. This is the month it happened.